on Twitter, I saw this, that a guy, he went to multiple vets and said that his dog was having this particular problem, and multiple veterinarians, they dismissed his worry, and then he went to GPT and he input all the symptoms, and then GPT said likely it is this, and that ended up saving his dog's life. Like he got medication to save his dog's life.
I mean, knowledge is power, right? Information is power in a way. And till now, we've always gated information in jobs or in degrees. We said, okay, this person is going to be really good at engineering. This person is going to be really good at civil engineering. This person is going to be a doctor. Now you have this democratization of information. And lots of people don't like it. I assume there'd be some, even though a dog's life was saved, I'm very sure there's a vet somewhere who's like, no, Google. Because there's a doctor I went to recently and I was going to check my eye. And on the wall of the doctor's office, it said, if you're a Google patient, don't come in.
Yeah, doctors don't like that.
Yeah. So, and the minute, and I was like, what is that? I was just being funny. I was like, what is that about? Like, no, a lot of people go to Google, they already know the diagnosis. They just come here and say, give me this surgery. Yeah. And I'm like, what is my job then? Right. So I tell them, I'm very clear that I'm filtering out people who come in through Google. The problem is Google was so old gen, bro.
Yeah.
Last gen, bro. Now it's like, now there's going to be a ChatGPT logo outside the doctor's office.
Yeah, that must be super frustrating for doctors. How do doctors leverage GPT?
I think the same way, like I would say a coder would leverage it. Like you have the domain knowledge, a patient comes to you, sometimes it's a simple case and GPT is just able to tell you an answer and you're like, maybe it's that. Because a doctor does the process of elimination.
So there'll be in the next few years, there'll be that interim wave of AI compatible or AI enabled or AI friendly doctors or any professions or even companies, right? Like they're going to start integrating it into products. So there'll be that interim period where all the first movers will be AI friendly or AI enabled. Or what do you think the term's going to be?
I don't know. AI plus,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's going to be ChatGPT in everything or equivalent models in everything. Like you can put it in everything. In fact, right now is the window. You have like a 3-month window where nobody in healthcare, like I'm sure, go to Manipal Hospital, they have tons of health records. They probably know enough about me from the last 10 years, whatever hospital you visit, right? If somehow you're able to put it all together and Manipal probably has that data, you could probably figure out random correlations and causations because Manipal has a blood test department and it has whatever, it knows what's happened to the patient over the next 10 years. You can easily just absorb the data and tell GPT, you have to find the causations, not the correlations. Correlations are two things that's happened, but they're not related. And GPT can do that. It'll be like, I went through all this data and hey, you know what? All the people who have a blood pressure of XYZ end up getting diabetes 5 years later. Even though the research doesn't say those two are correlated, right? This can happen right now. And somebody just needs to build it.
Yeah, and this is also, it can also make capital. Like, I would immediately cross-sell a monthly checkup, saying just take a subscription, bro.
Yeah.
Just basically what's missing from you living longer is you giving me your data. That's the only missing link. I'd subscribe to it. Someone should do it right now. I would love it if once a month someone comes, takes all my shit and tells me, all right, I've updated. This is the medication you need to take.
I wouldn't do that. It's just scary.
Why?
I don't want to know what I have.
That's because you're fucking healthy anyway. So it's the fucking problem.